guys, today I'm filming my July wrap-up and my August TBR. So I'm also going to be talking about my Booktube-A-Thon TBR for August because the Booktube-A-Thon runs August 3rd through the 9th, and I'm actually going to be on vacation sort of some of those days. I won't be able to read a lot, so I only have like 2 books on my TBR for the Booktube-A-Thon, so I thought I would just throw that in with this video. Alright, so let's jump right into what I read last month. Okay, so the first book I read took me a long time. I did go to camp at the beginning of this month. It took me forever to read this, but it was The Jewel by Amy Ewing. So I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars, even though it did take me so long to read. I loved it so much. I am just so happy I finally read it because I'd heard so much about it, and I'm just really happy that I picked it up. So that took me until like the 18th or something to read. It was crazy. It took me a long time. But after that, I read The White Rose by Amy Ewing because I had an arc of it from RT Book Lovers Convention, and so I read that, but I'm actually loaning it to somebody right now, so I don't have it to show you, but I did read it, and I gave that one 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it even more than the first one. It was so amazing. If you're waiting for that book, you will not be disappointed. It was so good. I'm so sorry about my voice, by the way. I'm still sick. After that, I read To Get to You by Joanne Bishop. I got an early copy of this. This book comes out like August 9th, I want to say. I'm not really sure. And I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I didn't love it, but I also didn't dislike it. I just had a couple of problems with it, but I did write a review on Goodreads. So if you want to hear my thoughts on it, you can go over to my Goodreads. The link is in the description box. I love the cover though. I love it so much, and I really did enjoy it. Okay, so after that, I picked up Between the Lines by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer, which you know I just recently got from Book Outlet, and I finished this yesterday, and I loved it so much. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It is like one of my favorite books I've read this year. I would not change anything about it. It was so perfect. This is like one of my new all-time favorite books. I love it so much, and I want to reread it over and over. I'm basically going to be recommending this book to like everybody I know. So if you see me right now, read it. It's on Book Outlet. Buy it for like $5 and read it. It's so good. So jumping into my TBR for August, obviously Off the Page is next. I am dying to read this book. I can't believe some people didn't read the first one. Like, how can you jump into this one without reading the first one? But I mean, just the setup from the last book and what's going to be happening in this book, it just should be so entertaining and fun, and I can't wait to read it. I can't wait. I need to read it right now. Okay, so now we're going to get into my TBR for the Booktube-A-Thon, and then we're going to get back to my just regular August TBR. So I only have 2 books planned. Okay, so you guys know the drill. There are, what, 7 challenges for the Booktube-A-Thon, and you're supposed to try and complete every single challenge. So I'm going to be attempting to accomplish 6 out of these 7. The first challenge is read a book with blue on the cover. For that, both of my books have blue on the cover, so Magonia by Maria Devana Hadley. The second challenge is read a book by an author who shares the first letter of your last name. I think I said that right. And so for that I'm choosing Lindsay Cummings. Challenge 3 is read someone else's favorite book. So for that I'm again going with Magonia because this is one of my friends on Instagram's favorite book. Challenge 4 is read the last book you acquired, and technically I don't have the Fear Trials yet. This is just a cover of it from like Google. So I'm gonna buy the ebook. It's only 100 pages, so it'll be super easy to read. Sorry, I should have explained that better, but this is the novella to the Murder Complex series by Lindsay Cummings. So this is sort of like a prequel to the Murder Complex. So yeah, once I buy this, it will be the last book I had acquired. The 5th challenge is read a book without letting go of it. So basically, start it, finish it, don't let go of it. I'm choosing the Fear Trials for that because it's 100 pages long and it'll be super quick and I won't have to let go of it. And the 6th challenge is read a book you really want to read, and I have been dying to read Magonia, and I've also been really wanting to read the Murder Complex novella for a long time, so both of these work. And the 7th challenge is obviously read 7 books, which I'm not going to accomplish. I am going to be on vacation, so I'm not going to want to be reading the whole time. So if you're wondering, I know the past year or 2 I've been doing daily updates for the Booktube-A-Thon, but this year I'm not making it such a big deal. Last year I went into the biggest reading slump of my life after the Booktube-A-Thon. I didn't read for maybe 3 or 4 months, which is crazy. But I do love the Booktube-A-Thon, and I can't wait to watch everyone else's daily updates and see all the challenges and everything. I don't know if I'll do like a Booktube-A-Thon wrap up because it's not that big. So that's what I'm going to be reading for the Booktube-A-Thon. And now let's get back to my regularly scheduled August TBR. So basically I had a bunch of contemporary scheduled to read for the summer, and now we're down to the last month of the summer and I haven't read many of them. I don't think I can finish all of them this month. So, I don't know, I have like On the Fence by Casey West, Hello Goodbye and Everything in Between, The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight, and This Is What Happy Looks Like by Jennifer E. Smith, The Proof of Forever by Lexa Hillier, Kristen McGee's Contemporary Trilogy, The Start of Me and You by Emery Lord, Broken Hearts, Fences and Other Things to Mend by Katie Finn, Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. So yeah. Those are just a few of my contemporaries I wanted to read this summer, and there's no way I can read all of those this month. I can only read contemporaries usually in the summer and spring. I don't really like to read them in the fall and winter, so once September hits, I'm gonna be like fall, Christmas stuff mode, so I'm probably not gonna be reading many contemporaries. So yeah, I will probably just pick up whatever I feel like reading, whatever contemporary. I'm gonna try and get as many out of the way as I can, but it will not be all of those. So yeah, that is it for my wrap up and TBR. I didn't read a ton because I did go to camp, and then I was also finishing up Downton Abbey, which I caught up on, and oh, it's so good. So I think that's pretty much it. If you missed my last video, I did just recently get a P.O. box, so if you want to send me letters or anything, then go check out my last video because it has the address and everything in it, so you can check that out and send me letters if you want. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!